They say every big girl in Lagos has a secret. Some keep theirs in a closet. Some bury it under luxury bags. But Vanessa was written in red and hidden in plain sight. This is her story.
Vanessa didn't always live in Lekki. She grew up in a cramped one-room apartment in Agege, where the water never ran and the only luxury was the broken standing fan. But Vanessa had two things money couldn't buy: a pretty face and a sharp mind. By 24, Vanessa had a new address in Lekki Phase 1, a new iPhone, new wig, and a sugar uncle on speed dial. She wasn't just living, she was glowing. Lashes long, lips glossy, and her Instagram bio read, "Soft life or nothing." Every Friday night, Vanessa rode shotgun in Cynthia's Benz, her bestie, her party plug, her partner in glow. They weren't ordinary girls. They were the Lagos Big Babes. Silk bodycon dresses, popping champagne at Quilox, smelling like money, but living on secrets. But the truth? The money wasn't fast enough anymore. There were whispers, talk about girls doing more than just runs to afford their lifestyle. Doggy deals, secret rituals. Vanessa heard them, and she was about to live them. Her life changed the night she met Chief Makoji. Tall, quiet, and deadly rich. He didn't chase women, he bought loyalty. Chief liked his girls silent, obedient, and ready for anything. And that night, Vanessa was desperate enough to listen. It started with a trip to Abuja, a private jet, Louis Vuitton boxes, and just be pretty money. Vanessa thought it was the big break, but what she didn't know was every gift had a price, and hers was coming soon. That night in the hotel suite, Chief handed her a glass of red wine and whispered, "You're different, Vanessa. I can trust you, right?" She smiled, not knowing what that trust really meant. The Abuja trip was supposed to be easy, a weekend of fine dining, spa sessions, and coded runs. But Vanessa noticed something strange. Chief never touched her, never flirted. He only watched. Watched her eat, watched her sleep, watched her when she thought he wasn't looking. It wasn't normal. On the third night, he gave her a long silk robe, told her to follow him. The hallway was silent. The suite door opened into another room, one filled with candles, statues, and a black-covered mirror. Vanessa froze. "What is this, sir?" He smiled. "This is where girls become queens." Her heart beat fast. The air was cold. There were two other girls in the room. One had blank eyes. The other was crying silently, makeup smeared. Vanessa turned to leave. Chief's voice stopped her. "You can walk out now, but everything you've ever wanted, it ends here." Vanessa stayed, because poverty was louder than her fear. She watched, not fully understanding, not fully resisting, and by dawn, she had crossed a line she couldn't uncross. Back in Lagos, things changed fast. A new Benz, 200K credit alert, steady, a place in Banana Island she didn't even ask for. But something in Vanessa changed too. She stopped laughing the same. Her eyes lost their sparkle. Now she had money now, but no peace. Cynthia noticed first. "You've changed, V. You don't gist like before." Vanessa just smiled, but deep inside, she wanted to scream. Because at night, she still saw the crying girl, still smelled the burnt oil, still heard Chief's whisper. Loyal girls get far, but disloyal ones vanish. One night, while dressing for a yacht party, Vanessa looked in the mirror and didn't recognize herself. She was glowing, yes, but it wasn't the soft girl glow anymore. It was cold, sharp, almost haunted. Her phone buzzed. Another DM from a new client. Chief had started sharing her name with other men. She wasn't a babe anymore. She was an investment, and every smile she gave felt rented. She wanted out. But out wasn't easy. Not with secrets this deep. And not when you've tasted everything you prayed for.
Vanessa started pulling back slowly. She skipped one trip, ignored one client, blocked a few numbers. But in Lagos, disappearing is suspicious. And disobedience? Unforgivable. Chief called. His voice was cold. "You think you're smart, Vanessa?" She replied calmly. "I just need a break." He laughed. "Breaks are for factory workers. You're a product now." She hung up, tears in her eyes, nails done, lashes fixed. But her soul, a mess. Vanessa wanted her old life back, the one with cheap clothes, loud neighbors, and real sleep. One night, she packed a bag. No makeup, no heels, just a hoodie and her rosary. She took a bolt to her auntie's house in Surulere, hoping to hide, to breathe. But Chief had eyes everywhere. The next day, a black Jeep parked opposite the house. A man stepped out. He didn't say anything, just looked at her, smiled, and left. That was the message. Vanessa knew what that meant. She had one chance, so she called Cynthia. "Babe, I need help, real help." Cynthia hesitated, but agreed. That night, they drove to an old prophetess in Iyana Ipaja. The woman didn't blink once. She just stared into Vanessa's eyes and whispered, "You collected what wasn't free. Now you must return what you were given." For 7 days, Vanessa fasted, cried, prayed, threw up black things, woke up screaming, but slowly, her glow came back. Not the fake one, the real one, the one peace gives. But peace has a cost in Lagos, and as Vanessa tried to walk away, Chief sent one last message. "You can run, but remember, even soft girls bleed." Vanessa thought she was safe. Low profile, new life, a small shop in Yaba, a soft voice, a clean face. But secrets don't die in Lagos. They resurface when you least expect. One random Thursday, her phone buzzed. A DM request from an unknown account. The message read, "I know what you did in Abuja." Attached was a video clip of her in the ritual room, half covered, silent, haunted. Her hands shook. She couldn't breathe. She deleted it, but it was too late. By the next morning, her face was trending. Twitter, TikTok, Gist Lovers. The caption? "One of the Lekki dog girls exposed." She didn't go to work that day, didn't eat, didn't sleep. Cynthia called 10 times. Vanessa didn't answer. How do you explain a past you were forced into, to a world ready to judge? Her mother showed up, eyes swollen, phone in hand. "Vanessa, is it true?" She couldn't lie. She just cried. For the first time in months, like a girl. Not a babe, not a brand, just a daughter. Broken. They stayed inside for a week. The internet dragged. Friends vanished. Customers stopped coming. Even Cynthia stayed quiet. The world had moved on. But Vanessa's shame lingered like smoke. One evening, she stood in front of her mirror again. Same girl, different eyes. She whispered to herself, "I survived that life. I will survive this too." And just like that, Vanessa chose to fight back. She recorded a video. No wig, no filter, just raw truth. "My name is Vanessa. Yes, that's me in the video. I was 24, hungry, desperate. I made choices I regret, but I will not die in shame. To every girl watching, don't judge me, learn from me." The video hit 1 million views in 2 days. Some mocked, some prayed, but many understood. Vanessa started again. This time, as a voice for broken girls, she opened a page, The Soft Rebirth, where girls could talk, cry, heal. No judgment, no filters. She now walks with her head high, not because she's proud of her past, but because it no longer owns her. The glow-up isn't always pretty. Sometimes it starts in darkness. But healing? That's the real soft life. Vanessa survived, but not without scars. She never returned to Lekki, never posted on Instagram again. She now sells modest hairpieces in Yaba. Quiet, simple, but alive. They say Lagos is a land of dreams, but some dreams come with nightmares stitched into them. So when you see the big babes shining, ask yourself, what did it cost? Drop a comment if you felt this. Share with a babe who thinks silence is survival. And please, Subscribe for more real, raw Lego stories. Because on this channel, we don't just tell tales, we expose truth. If you loved Vanessa's Price, hit that like, drop a comment, and share this with a babe who needs to hear it. And please, subscribe, because the realest stories live right here.